And does anyone have any idea where this guy is? Because he said he'd be right back, but it's been like 5 days, and like he's still not here. I don't really want to. Do you know where he's gone? Do you know where? Please tell me where he's gone, please. Well, I was planning on visiting the Oracle, but like, considering that's like 5 days of my holiday gone already, that's like, I've been kind of waiting around here. I'd love to ask Dolan, but he's gone. He said he'd be back, but he's not back yet. Oh my God, he's back! Oh my God, there he is! There he is! I've been waiting for you. Finally. Oh, you want me to wait somewhere else? That's fantastic. Hey everyone, it's Vindes here, and welcome back to another episode of Professor Layton and the Specter of the Last Specter's flute, or something like that. Anyway, we are in the Triton Estate, and Dolan's back, so we can actually get on with the game now. He told us to go through that door over there, but is there anywhere else we can go? I guess not. I think we pretty much have to go through here and wait up for Mr. Triton. So I guess we're going to be waiting again. How many days are we going to be waiting this time? Oh my God, he's here! That's Clark!
Ah, I can't believe my eyes. Herschel, how long has it been?
Ah, too long, my good friend.
And who might this be?
Oh, of course. How rude of me.
I'm the Professor's assistant, Emmy Altava. It's an honor to meet you, Mr. Triton. I've heard so much about you.
Thank you. Herschel, an assistant. Well, we both seem to have moved up in the world.
Hardly. Truth be told, Emmy has already proven herself my equal.
Herschel, as humble as ever. Emmy, back in London, Layton and I both wanted to be elite archaeologists. One of us certainly succeeded, and somehow I found myself as mayor of this small, rural town.
That is no small feat, Clark.
Oh, Herschel, no need to humor me. It is amusing at best, I'll give you that. But all that aside, please, tell me, to what do I owe the pleasure of your visit?
I came as soon as I received your letter.
Letter? I'm sorry, Herschel. What letter is that?
Dun dun dun! He never sent the letter!
The letter that... Did you not send this letter? Please, have a look.
The mysteries are starting.
I certainly did not write that. But who would have forged it?
Who indeed? Have you made any enemies recently?
Of course, Herschel. I'm the mayor. It appears to me that someone wanted you here in town.
Yes, that is what I am thinking now as well.
So, who wrote the secret message?
Good question, Emmy.
Mr. Triton, there was a hidden plea for help in that letter.
Clark, do you think this is simply the work of some prankster?
No, unfortunately I don't. Miss Tollery is in grave danger. We have indeed been under attack by some sort of mysterious giant, just as that letter states. It wreaks havoc at night when the fog is thick. It sounds ridiculous, I know, but it is true.
But how can that be?
I must confess I have yet to see this giant with my own eyes. However, the destruction of homes and buildings left in its wake, that is quite enough evidence for me. The townspeople are afraid. They believe that the Specter has returned with a vengeance.
Dun dun dun! Sorry, my basic role in this conversation is just to provide the dun dun duns. Carry on.
The Specter?
Dun dun dun! It felt appropriate.
There's a legend here that tells of an ancient spirit, a Specter.
Dun dun dun! Pretty much anytime we see the word Spectre, that's...
When the town was in danger, the Spectre would
dun
act
dun
as
dun!
guardian in its moment of need. But this Spectre is
dun dun dun!
different. Instead of protecting us, it is trying to destroy us. I am doing all I can, but if we are dealing with an ancient entity, then I fear my efforts are in vain. As the mayor, it is my duty to keep this town and its citizens safe. But Herschel, could you...
Sir,
What is it, Doland?
pardon me, sir, but you mentioned that Professor Layton worked on some difficult cases for Scotland Yard. You said, with great pride, that he had assisted in solving them all. Perhaps we could ask for his assistance here as well.
Of course, Doland. I suppose I have no other choice. Herschel, will you help us? Please, for an old friend.
No. No. You never send me Christmas cards. Why should I help you?
Of course, Clark. I would never refuse a friend in need.
Didn't even give me an option.
I assure you,
Didn't even
I will
give me
do
an
what
option.
I can.
This game is so, like, railroaded. Jeez.
Thank you, Herschel. I am eternally in your debt.
Things are starting to get good, eh, Professor?
Before we go, Clark, I haven't even asked about Brenda or your son. How is Luke?
Luke!
My wife is fine. She's away. Family matters. Luke has shut himself up in his room, as usual.
I would like to say hello to Luke, if that is all right. I haven't seen him since he was a baby.
Of course. I think he might enjoy that. I should warn you, he has been withdrawn lately. Some days, I can't even get him out of his room. I ask him what the matter is, and he responds with silence. Perhaps it will be good for him to talk to someone outside of the family. I would appreciate that, Herschel.
My pleasure, Clark. I shall have a few words with Luke before Emmy and I begin our investigation.
And that, apparently, is the end of Chapter 1. That was an incredibly short chapter, or it felt like it. So, Chapter 2! The Boy Who Foretold Disaster. And it's a boy we all know. It's Luke from, you know, the first 3 games. I guess. Hey, Mr. Triton. Luke's room's upstairs. Okay, so we're gonna go upstairs. But first we need some hint coins. So there might be one there, and there might be one there-ish. Or there might be a puzzle over there. Okay. This mirror is so polished I nearly greeted my reflection. A mirror reflects, but sometimes it can also complicate a problem. Take this puzzle, for example. This mirror reminds Layton of a puzzle. Yay! Puzzle number 8, Mirror Ballroom. 30 picarats. Oh no. Poop. It's all too easy to get lost in this big dusty hole. There are 14 mirrors set out in some sort of strange arrangement here. You're trying to find a way out, but your only clues are a small arrow on the floor and a laser pointer bearing the words exit indicated by larger arrow. Okay, so this is... Right. This is going to be fun. I'm going to need the memo tool, I think. And we're going to draw some lasers. So I guess we're going to be following that. And we want to draw normals. And this is incredibly difficult to do precisely. Which is why I'm kind of wondering, like, how much leeway is this going to actually give us? Because there's, like, no way to... Well, actually, if it's just going to be pretty much just right angles, then that's okay. But it's when we get to something like this, where that is definitely not a right angle. That actually looks like it just goes straight to B. Oh, an arrow! It's an arrow! It's an arrow, guys! It's an arrow! That's... So, yeah, I do at least feel like I've got the correct solution.
I'll handle this one, Professor.
I like it when there's like a little hidden twist in the puzzle. It's a big arrow!
I did it, Professor.
And it said exit depicted by larger arrow, so yay! That must be the exit. Oh, well, I guess it didn't go straight to B. I guess I got one of the angles wrong, but still, I got pretty much the same result. So I've proved myself worthy enough to be your assistant? No! It never gives me an option. Never gives me an option. Why is Layton so nice? Layton needs to be less nice. Anyway, time to go visit Luke Triton, who is someone we all know, or all should know from previous series and previous games and series. Master Luke has been holed up in his room for a while now. I can't even tidy up there. He's usually quite lively. and yes, he's quite mature, but he's also quite sensitive, and yeah. So this is the American version of the game, which is making me sort of worried because I can't really remember which voice actor it is for Luke. Although we have already heard voice acting from Luke in this series, so I don't really know why I'm stating that. Wait, I never got the hint coins. Oh, I never got the second 2 hint coins in this room, right? There's one on the coat rack, and there's one on that pillow over there. Yeah. Just thought I'd point those out now. Oh, do we actually have all the hint coins so far? Yes. Yay! I do like it when it actually feels like we're not missing things. As you well know, it makes me happy to not miss things. So, second floor hall. I don't think there's actually anything here except some hint coins, such as that one there, and that one there, and that one there. So, which room is Luke's? That one? I guess so.
Maybe he's sleeping.
Perhaps. Luke, my name is Herschel Layton. I'm a friend of your father's. Could we talk for a moment?
Certainly. But first, you'll have to solve my door puzzle.
Fine.
Your door puzzle?
Fine.
I see.
It's a puzzle.
Luke means to test our mettle with a puzzle.
That's so cute, Professor. Let's do it.
So we shall.
If you're truly the esteemed Herschel Layton, then this puzzle should be no problem. You'll have 15 seconds to perform a specific action in front of the door. Wait, the what? You may search the area outside the door as much as you like. You can't do anything to solve this puzzle. Okay. What's this over here? Happy 7th birthday, how adorable. Don't touch my bear. If you don't want people to touch your bear, then you should probably leave it in your room and not outside your room. So what exactly is the point of this? We gotta keep touching his bear and stuff. Okay, so we're gonna keep touching his bear just to really annoy him, because that makes all the sense in the world. I don't really know what's going on, because this isn't really a puzzle. And I'm a little bit confused. I'm a little bit very confused. So I've got to keep investigating. I was trying to investigate the door, but I guess that's not possible. What about the mat? Does the mat do anything? The mat. If we must do something in front of the door, how will you know if we did it? Even though I can't see you, I'll know what you're doing from here. So that is a clue. Perhaps we have to, I don't know. We'll just have to figure it out from here. He'll know even if you can't see, so maybe it's something to do with sound? Or something? That makes sense. What about this picture over here? That's a picture of Miss Tallery. That probably does not contain a hint. No. What about this cloche over here? Does that contain anything? Luke's lunch? We're going to eat all his lunch. That is very sad. So, no, I don't really know what we have to do. This plate looks handmade. The number 2 is impressed on it. And there's something... Maybe we have to do a number... I'm not even going to make that joke. Put the plate back so that the back, if its back's back, is facing the door. Put the plate back so that the back of its back's back is facing the door. Be sure to examine anything near your feet, not that it matters. There's nothing you can do to get through its floor. Well, something near the feet, that would be the mat, right? There's a 6 written in pen on the underside of the mat. So there's a 2 on the plate, there's a 6 on the mat, there's a 7 on the bear. Although I may be getting too caught up in these numbers. What do What do I do? What do I do? Number 5 carved into the door. We got a 5. We got a 2. We got a 6 and a 7. 5, 2, 6, 7. That's not number 2. I don't know what's going on. But yeah, that just means you have to leave it the way it is, if that's the case. Does the lunch have a number in it? The inside of the lid is marked with number 3. Okay. So we got a 2, 3, 5, 6, 7. We need a 1 or a 4 somewhere. What's that got on it? Number 1 on the corner of the frame. Oh my god, number 1 on the corner of the frame. So we got a 1, a 2, a 3, a 5, a 6, and a 7. But we don't have a 4, and I don't see where there can be a 4, because we've like... Unless it's on the handle? Is there a 4 on the handle? Is there a door on 4 on the handle? Well, let's not kick the door down. That's just silly. Yes, the number 4 is inscribed on the handle. So, in order, that would be the picture, then the plate. This is not making any sense to me, by the way. And then the cloche lid thing, and then the handle, and then the door. I don't think this is actually gonna do anything, but let's investigate everything in order. And then the mat, and then the bear. Right? I'm not getting too caught up in these numbers. Don't insult me like that, Layton, please. That did absolutely nothing. Let's just call Luke. Luke, what do I have to do? What do I have to do? Layton knows what to do. Layton, Layton, do it. You can't do anything to solve this puzzle. Oh, we have to do nothing. You can't do anything to solve. You have to do nothing, right? Right? Is that it? Is that... Do I have to do nothing? Do I have to do nothing? I have to stand here and do nothing? Puzzle solved! Yay! That puzzle made absolutely no sense. Okay. Interesting. Are you convinced that have I solved the puzzle and proven that I'm Layton? Because apparently Layton's the only person in the world that can solve puzzles in this game. Yeah.
A clever puzzle, Luke. Your letter. I thought you might want it back.
Professor, you think Luke wrote the letter?
Clark was never a fan of typed correspondence. He always wrote his letters out in longhand. Moreover, only someone very close to Clark would know about our past together. This someone would know I could never ignore a friend in need.
Are you really Professor Layton?
Is this true, Luke?
I must
How
be
could you
Professor
do
Layton. I
something
could
like
solve the
this?
puzzle.
What were you thinking? Were you even thinking at all? Here now. Don't you turn your back on me again.
Clark, please.
Forgive me. The boy has barely spoken to me in the last 6 months. He's been so withdrawn since the appearance of the Specter, I don't know
Dun dun
what-
dun!
Very soon, the world will end.
Yes, that's because it's 2012. The end of the world. What do you mean by that? Well, the Mayans made this calendar, right? And apparently it ends on December the 21st. And so the world's naturally going to end because they couldn't be bothered finishing the calendar into infinity. Anyway, so when he does speak, somebody says something inscrutable. Prophecy is absurd. So Luke is insane and should be put in a mental asylum or something. And he wants us to talk with Luke and help Luke and do something. Okay, I'm fine with that. And it's time for Master Luke to retire. Wait, but his dad just told us to talk to him. His dad has more like authority than you. You're just his butler. So, whatever. We're in the middle of something, it's still light out, so we're gonna have to like go and wander around the town for a bit until Luke is ready to talk to us, I think. Though the town has been recently attacked by the Specter, dun dun dun, no one has been injured. It seems that an oracle alerts the townspeople about which areas to evacuate from. Luke, I believe that you are this oracle. Am I correct? Layton is so observant and stuff. Luke, I must ask you a very important question. Do you know when the Spectre will appear next? Such balderdash. What a great word, balderdash. Tonight. The Spectre will appear. Tonight. Oh no! Well, how convenient. Considering we've just been waiting here for like 5 days, you know. The fact that it would be tonight, you know. Whatever. I can also show us where it'll appear next. Oh my god. Show us. Please show us. I want to see the Heartless. This joke's in poor taste. Please don't tell my father about this, Doland. I've decided Luke pretty much needs some voice acting, doesn't he? So, because Luke's probably going to be one of the main characters, so... did I give Doland a voice? I can't remember. That's why I've been kind of avoiding voice acting him. And avoiding voice acting people in general, because I keep forgetting my voices for them. But anyway, did you tell them about the Spectre? Dun dun dun! Just as before. Oh, so Doland's in on it as well! Oh! Oh, Doland. You are part of this conspiracy. Where will the Spectre appear tonight? Great Eli Street, or Ellie Street. Now, we've heard the name Ellie before. Oh yeah, that was Charlie. That's where he was from, right? Charlie. And they already told him to evacuate, I think. I must confirm Luke's prediction. So, yeah. We know exactly where he's going to be. We know exactly when he's going to be there. So, let's go and check it out. Luke seems to be able to predict precisely where and when the Spectre will appear. But how? I find it hard to see how Luke can predict the Spectre's appearance without ever leaving the house. Oh no. How mysterious. How very, very mysterious. See you next time, folks. And we'll go off and investigate this gigantic spectre of Dun 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 and that's destroying the house. Town. Yeah. See you next time, folks. We'll go investigate this giant spectre that's destroying the town that looks like a Heartless.